Hi everyone, my name's Kathy. Welcome to my frugality channel, Skint Living UK. Do you have Gmail, Google Mail? I have it, and recently they've been pushing for me to pay a monthly subscription for more storage because they've said I've got 15 gigabytes of storage and I was at something silly like 90% capacity or something, or a 95% capacity. So I've been going through my old emails and deleting them. I think I'm down to about 37 now, 30 something. So they've stopped harassing me because I've deleted both me emails in the inbox and ones that I've sent and ones that I've stored and archived and all the rest of it. So now they can't moan at me. I'm on the bed at the moment with my dog. She's just come upstairs, so she gets all excited at first and then she settles down. It's our morning routine. I'm waiting for the kettle to boil because I'm going to have a pot of coffee. It's become our little routine during the winter. So sort of snuggle down on the bed for an hour and just like have a coffee and chill out. And while I was going through my emails, I came across old photos and house plans of the house when I first bought it. We moved in here in 2020 and it was a fixer-upper. There was lots to do. And I just thought I'd give you a sort of pseudo house tour of what the house was like. So this is the house plan. As you can see, oh sorry, my screen is buggered. I need a new laptop because my dog sat on it ages ago. I left it on the chair, the dog sat on it, left a big crack in the screen and the top looks like it's snowing from above. So please, I apologise for that. I tried hooking it up to my telly today. I think the HDMI cable's broke, so I need a new HDMI cable. So I just thought, okay, we'll muddle along on my rubbish laptop. So as you can see here, there's the entrance, vestibule, and the lounge or living room, whatever you want to call it. And it used to be there used to be an archway going through into the dining room. There's the kitchen, and then that's the downstairs bathroom extension. I didn't do that. Apparently it was done in 2012. Trying to get it to zoom in. And then upstairs is the front bedroom, the middle bedroom, the little tiny bathroom, and the box bedroom at the back. So let's have a little look at the pictures. So this was the front of the house, what it looked like when we bought it, or when I bought it. The windows were old and leaky, the seals had gone, the wood was trashed, little tiny openings at the top. The door was wood but it was rotten at the bottom. I used to bang it into the electric meter cupboards. Didn't fit well. The wood was split round the frame. The gutters were the old cast iron ones that leaked, and I think they'd been leaking for years because you can't really see on this picture, but on the side here was all the water stained. You could see where it'd been leaking, and the roof in the bedroom, the bay window roof, needed replacing. So generally it was a mess. So when I downsized, I had some equity, so I spent money on new double glazing. I got a new front door and I got the gutters replaced with plastic ones and the roof done on the bay window. So it looked out, and last year where it's all beige, it's now black, and where it's red, it's cream, and the front door is black. So it's completely different now. Okay, so let's have a look at the living room. All right, stop making your big noises. So this fireplace was in situ. It looks like a marble back, but it was tiles. The frame fireplace, because when I took the fireplace out off the wall, all the black tiles started falling off the wall. This was a gas fire. It was condemned. I had it checked because I was going to get it taken out anyway, and I got it taken out Yeah, not good about that fire, so it was all gone. As you can see, all damp in the corner, under the window, on the wall, and that was because of the gutters never been sorted, and horrible blinds. I hate those blinds because they're like office blinds, aren't they? I don't want to live in an office. So they were the first things in the bin, those blinds. Then I got the windows done a few weeks later. This is another angle of the living room, and there's the archway through. It was quite low actually, that archway. I think it was built for hobbits. So I got that. I got a man in to do with the frame and plasterboard it and plaster the whole wall. As you can see here, there's all damp, and that all ran all along the wall here to the window because the damp was penetrating through because of the gutters needing replacing. So here where the light switches and that's where the door had been blocked off, so I knocked that through. So that the doorway was back, and then we got the fella to block the arch up. And then we lifted up the laminate flooring because they used to have a big dog, Mastiff I think it was. Anyway, big massive dog, whoever lived here before. It just all smelt of dog. So we needed to get rid of it. Oh, I have to go back. Is it that way? Yeah. You can see the dining room, which you often see me filming in. This is where my log burner is now. This whole wall was damp at the bottom because the wall had been covered in concrete or cement. Yeah, so I don't know what they were thinking. So it took me weeks chipping that off. I just used to do an hour a day and left it, my hands. So I used to alternate because my hands were killing me. And where this window is, there's now a door and the radiators is being moved. So it stopped all the damp, because the fireplace was opened up back to its original size. So this house is Edwardian, built in 1908. So it probably would have had a range in there. That would have been the kitchen. So that's why our fireplace is so wide, because it's got the original hole in, and this has been changed over to a door. So this is where I usually sit here behind this archway with the sofa is, the chairs in the corner, and my trunk's in the middle, and there's a little cupboard there with my goldfish on. So it looks completely different now. Let's see. Let's have a look at the kitchen. Where's the kitchen? Trying to find the kitchen pictures. I thought I put it on here. Hold on. There's the bathroom. This is, oh, wrong bathroom. Give me a minute. I only had a brain. There's the dog. Hard life, isn't it? JK. Kitchen. Well, this has seen the most changes. So this is the kitchen. You can see the old back door, it was solid hardwood, but on the other side the bottom was all rotten and it had been well scraped by the dog. Looked like it had been done with a chisel. Obviously it was a dog, so the dog obviously used to scrape at the door to come in. So this wall here has now got tongue and groove on where my bench seat's going to go, and here is a window rather than a door. So when we got the windows all replaced, they bricked up the bottom half and put the window in, because the door is being put in the dining room rather than in the kitchen. So that's why the kitchen's got a little nook now. They had a built-in oven and it was electric. When the fella was taking it out, he said it was dangerous. I'm glad he didn't use it. He said because it wasn't earthed or wired in properly. It's like, oh my goodness. And the owners of this house used to rent it out, so we literally could have killed his renters. Madness. This sink was tiny. It looks quite big, but it was so shallow. When I put the washing bowl, I bought a washing up bowl, and when I put it in, it was like that much higher above the bowl because the bowl was so shallow. I got the boiler replaced on one of those environmental grants, and there you can see the downstairs bathroom leading off. So I got rid of the cupboards because I wanted a Belfast sink. I bought a cupboard a month and then a door a month. That's how I did it from B&Q. I got rid of the sink and the toilet because who wants to use someone else's kitchen sink and toilet? Not me, thank you. Let's see what else we've got. So upstairs, yeah, there's a hallway. I put the dado rail in. There wasn't a downstairs picture. It's got the original cupboards, the Edwardian linen cupboard here. I bought a reclaimed door to put on it. Dado rail everywhere, and I've had all downstairs was replastered, and coming up the stairs was replastered. On this side, it was replastered on the stairs, and I've wallpapered it downstairs, and I put the original plaster corbels up in the hall because mine were missing. My next door neighbour, but one had the original ones, so I got ones that were virtually exactly the same. This is the box bedroom before I done it up. My little cottagecore bedroom with the little bed and my homemade cushions and the tongue and groove. This is what it looked like when we moved in. Can you see all the damp? Especially in this corner here. It's just, and at the top it was black, right? Because the gutters at the back needed replacing. Cast iron full of holes, all the rest of it. And so I knocked the plaster off. That's one of the first things I did, and let it dry off for months. I replaced all the radiators, and then when I got the environmental grant, they replaced the boiler and they put the radiator valves on for me as well. Different window as well. I got halfway up windows. So yeah, so that room, as you know, has been totally renovated, walls insulated and everything. And this was the middle bedroom that I'm working on at the moment. Okay, let's get that up. This is what it looked like when we moved in. So I had like Kitty's wallpaper. The paint hadn't been done for years, so it looks like it's yellow here. It's just yellowed white paint. It wasn't like purposely painted yellow. This is the chimney breast that I've put tongue and groove up and book wallpaper, and I've just painted over the wallpaper. My oldest son used to sleep in here. I painted it when he moved in, just a pale grey and blue. And obviously got rid of the carpets because everywhere just smells of dog. I don't think they ever cleaned it up. And this is what the bathroom used to look like before, the little bathroom that I've recently done with the roll top bath. This is what it used to look like. So the toilet was absolutely filthy. Steel bath with a hole in it near the plug hole. Little tiny sink. Mirror that was all trashed around the edges. And there's the tiles. I think they're 80s, maybe 90s tiles, 70s, 80s, 90s. Definitely a good 20, 30 years old. Blue tiles on the floor, like a cobwebby pattern, and like a creaky window. That was wood, and when you opened it, it felt like it was going to fall out the wall. So yeah, this bathroom was gutted. I tanked it, sealed it, bought a type of waterproofing, tiled it, and got the plumber in. He was a bit of a idiot, but anyway, it's done now. So I've just got to get the sink replaced because the sink, when we opened the box, it was cream, not white. So I've bought a cheapy white sink, so I'll get that done next month now. Because this month I've spent money on wood and other bits for that bedroom, the middle bedroom, so I need to crack on with that because the new bed, my son bought a bed for himself, and that's coming next week, so the rooms needs to be done. This is sort of pictures of the bathroom. See, and that's when I started like taking the chip and the tiles off and everything. It was just, it took months because my hands are sore, and yeah, so anyway. This is the main bedroom, the front bedroom that I'm currently in. It was yellow. You can see the lovely curved bay. These windows are being replaced. But there was all damp under the window in the corners because of the gutters and the roof over the bay. Yeah, so nice big bedroom, like, but as a landlord, I think they did the bare minimum. So there you go. I think I've missed a picture of the old bathroom, but the bathroom hasn't really changed downstairs apart from the middle wall. So yeah, so you've had a nice little nosy. It's weird to see that archway after all this time because it's like 6 years. We'd have been here since February. Yeah. But my sons were here, so my oldest was in the middle bedroom and my youngest is in this living room. And that's got a completely different fireplace now. It's got a cast iron one with tiles and a wood surround, which you'll see when I renovate over the coming weeks.